Sagar.
Hello, guys, and welcome to
Hello,
Cricket
everyone.
Caviar. Yeah, Kunal, take it away.
Yeah, welcome to another episode of Cricket Caviar. The T20 World Cup is already here, and yeah, I cannot be more excited than to talk about one of my favorite teams, England, if not the favorite. Yeah, I mean the most favorite after India, I suppose. So yeah, England were the defending champions. Uh, yeah, they had like a really shitty ODI World Cup, but yeah, this time they're coming with a really good, strong team, and I believe they'll be a force to reckon with. Let me just go into this. Is my screen full,
Yes.
guys?
Can you do slideshow?
Yes, but yeah, can it? Yes, now it is.
Okay. So let's talk about the major headlines. So yeah, they're the defending champions. They had a really bad ODI World Cup, and they'll be really gunning up to put up a good show. They'll be really desperate to put up a good show this time. And yeah, with the dynamics of the England team and Butler since last 2 years, I think now questions will be raised on Butler's captaincy, considering the shitty 2 years they've had. And yeah, even his batting form has been very, very, ordinary. Next thing is, yeah, Jofra Archer is back. I mean, he's coming back from injury, but I'm not sure if it's a good thing, considering he'll need some time to get back into form. Plus, we saw in IPL last year as well that he's just not the bowler he used to be. What do you guys think? Maybe I can ask Shikhar for his comments on Butler first.
I mean, I don't know how
RR
you're
fan.
doubting Jofra Archer, man. He's the Barbadian butcher who has taken England to the glory, and this is the game changer for England right now. I didn't expect Jofra Archer to actually come back so early. He's like an American president who comes after 5 years, or an Indian prime minister who comes after 5 years to win a World Cup. For, on the election day, he's there. He may not do anything during those 5 years, but on the election day, during the election, he will be the most active. So that is Jofra Archer. He's not going to play every year. He's a fragile body, but it is an amazing story. If he can win it in Barbados, is the birthplace for Jofra Archer, and the final is going to be in Barbados. If he's going to win it in front of his family there, his family still lives in Barbados. If he can win it in front of his family and friends for not West Indies, it's going to be the most amazing story, actually. Potentially amazing story of this World Cup, actually.
I mean,
Wow, wow.
Jofra is still part English because his dad was English, right? So
Yeah,
it's not like a
he has
hundred
some
percent.
grandmother who's English or
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
okay, not cool. And yes, see, fair point. I mean, Archer is not going to play every year. He's a very fragile player. But yeah, I mean, I have major
Yeah.
doubts on his form. I mean,
Hmm.
he came back. I don't think he's impressed a lot in the Pakistan series as well. But I have major doubts on his form. If coming back after injury, he will do something. I think even for Mumbai, he played 5 to 6 matches last year. Very, very average performance. What do you think, Manisha?
You no, first of all, Shikhar, brilliant point. I never knew he was like had a connection with Barbados. I mean, whenever I see Jofra Archer, he was also in Rajasthan Royals for some time. Uh, I love this
Nice.
guy. What a great adjective to put, like Barbados butcher. I think when I used to see the Ashes, the test, the season, even I think I'm not able to get that ball to Steve Smith, and he gets injured, he lies down. Even I don't think Australia can forget. Like that is how lethal Jofra Archer is. And if he comes back in form, and I think it's not like he's literally bad. I mean, they recently had this match, as you said, against Pakistan. They're taking it slow, steady, because as we know, as you said, he's fragile, he's prone to injury. But if that guy can, like, take at least one or two big wickets, it is treat to watch his spell. Basically, that pace is something really nice. And Joss Butler, one thing I have to say that first of all, he should not utter those statements again that we are not here to defend anything. Just play this time. Don't fuck it up, as we say. But But I do see England as after like listening to all of you, both of you, I think England is actually a pretty strong contender this time because yeah, because of all this firepower and what the humiliation they went in the ODI World Cup, they would try to prove that yeah, we are not someone to
That's a
take
good point,
lightly.
Manish. Actually, we forgot about ODI World Cup.
Yeah.
They
Yes.
really
Yes.
came as the favorites. They came in as favorites to win the World Cup, and they were embarrassing. So hopefully this time it will be different because it's a different format. And like Kunal said, their firepower is just, he has written it, like their firepower is just amazing. And even the openers, like I think uh, they have four or five
Opening will be
openers
Phil
actually.
Salt
Phil
and Joss
Salt,
Butler, I
Butler,
believe.
Jacks, all these are openers who can actually, they are playing till 4.
Yeah.
So that's a
Let's
good
just
thing,
go to the
I
team,
believe.
maybe. Yeah, considering all you're
Yes.
talking about the team, yeah, this is probably how their starting 11 will look like, right? So Shikhar was just talking about the openers. So yeah, I mean, all batsmen here can bat at a strike rate of 200. Maybe Butler and Moeen Ali slightly low, but otherwise huge, huge
The funny
striking
is how
batting order.
come Chris Jordan always makes it into the team.
Yeah, man,
I do
Jordan.
not want Chris
But I don't think
Jordan.
Jordan, instead of Jordan, I think it has to be
Topley. Take Topley, no. What is
Topley
wrong
will
with
play.
Topley?
I also think Topley will play because they need a left arm option. Maybe Topley will play.
Yeah. So even
Also,
I feel Jordan has not played for England since a long time, right? So even I was surprised to see that he's come back in the team. Not sure what reasons they had to bring him back, but yeah, maybe Topley would be a better option. But Jordan is playing all their Pakistan matches, so maybe they want him to play.
Yeah.
In fact, they dropped Wood in the first game, I think, and they made Jordan play.
and
So
somehow I am seeing Livingston also making in the 11. I don't know how
yeah,
it will happen.
yeah, I thought about
Mm,
this a lot, but how can you slot in Livingston? You'll have to drop Moeen Ali. I
Moeen
don't
Ali,
think you can
yeah.
drop anyone else.
mm.
But
But
dropping
Mm.
Moeen
he
Ali
he
means
gives that
weakening
off
their spin
spin
attack a little
plus
bit.
leg spin two options. I mean that is the
Yeah, but
most unique thing about Livingston. He's
yeah,
badly out of
not
form. With the
as good
bat,
as
he's
Moeen Ali
badly
though.
out of.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, but he's not as
What
good as
I
Moeen
mean,
Ali,
I
right?
do
So
not, I do not want Harry Brook to be replaced. But what do you think? Will they trade Harry Brook with Livingstone in any match? Something like that?
that's the thing, right? Livingstone is out of form with his batting, so highly
Yeah,
unlikely. Livingstone did
yeah,
not play
that's
any of the
fine.
Pakistan games as well.
Yeah, true, true. Yep, yep. But yeah, I'll
But
just
yeah,
stick to my point of Chris Jordan being ousted because if then Topley comes, Topley, Archer, Markwood, perfect. Yeah, that is
yeah,
the only
and even
thing
if you
I
talk
have
about
to.
the depth of their batting, I mean, in this
Yeah.
lineup, even Archer bats. I mean, Jordan and
Yes,
Archer are not
yes,
that great, but still, even they do bat. So they still have a long batting lineup.
yes. They have long batting
Butler
line.
can
That's the
play as
biggest
an anchor.
positive. That's the biggest positive
Yes.
actually.
Yeah.
That
Butler
everyone
can play as an
bats.
Yeah.
anchor. Yeah, there'll not be any extra pressure on Butler to go and hit those big sixes. I mean, he has played
Yeah.
well at least against Pakistan, but yeah, he can play the anchor role. Even Bairstow can play a slightly anchor role, but yeah, otherwise it's going to
Yeah.
be a really, really strong batting lineup. And one thing which England has is a lot of good T20 experience. They're very, I mean, after India, they might be the most experienced side here. Oh yeah, I think Aussies are also experienced this time, but yeah,
Oh,
they
these are.
have bring in a lot of experience.
Yeah.
And yeah, bowling me. What do you guys think about Wood? Wood's express pace. Wood and Archer bowling together.
I have only two
I said it
concerns.
together.
I have only
Yeah.
two concerns with this team. One is Butler's recent bullshittery with Rajasthan Royals. He has been a very slow starter, and thankfully he has Salt and Jacks to support him
Mm.
here. But
Yeah.
like he has taken Jaiswal's momentum away, he can take Salt's momentum also away if he keeps on playing like that. I think they don't need to. They don't need any anchor because Australia
Yeah.
still have some, pure bowlers, but England have batting till Adil Rashid, till number 10. They don't need any anchoring. They should just
Yeah.
go and smack it like what they did in the last T20 World Cup. That's exactly how they should play it. And there should not be anyone who plays
Yeah.
as an anchor. Bairstow is
Yeah.
at
But
4. Harry Brook is one of the
yeah.
best players of spin. So
Correct.
bring them early. If needed, get out
Mm.
and bring Harry Brook early, Moeen Ali early, Sam Curran early. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. No, but the last time when they won the T20, right? And I think it was Butler and Alex Hales, right? If I'm not wrong. And they
Yes.
were only winning, like they almost won them all the matches, especially that India match, I remember, by 10 wickets. So,
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
was bad,
yeah,
the India match.
correct. Butler, he's a fantastic player. It's just that who knows when he just comes, in
Oh,
form,
Butler
and
last 2 years have been really bad. You have to see that first, though.
that is
Really
also
bad
seen.
last 2 years.
ODI World Cup, he
So,
was the biggest disappointment, I think, for
Biggest
England.
flop.
Yeah.
Yeah, and on top of all this, the biggest challenge for England will still be coming back to it as a team because the ODI World Cup was really bad and nobody could really decipher what is wrong with the team. They're looking really good on paper. All the experts
yeah,
had predicted them well.
yes,
So the
yeah,
biggest thing will be to come back together as a team.
yeah, yeah.
Thereafter, one thing I was really surprised to see, how come they still have Temal Mills in the reserves? I mean, where does Temal Mills come from?
Yeah, yeah.
And
No, that also shows. I mean, England. I think when they were playing against India, right? Even Test, we're thinking they're not grooming like their bowlers properly. I do not see any like new age bowlers coming like in spin or in they're going with the same. I mean, what like Moeen Ali is coming back from retirement 100 times just to save their whatever it is. But yeah,
Sam
what
Curran
is
is
wrong?
pretty young, though.
Sam Curran is young, but he's already experienced. I think Tom Hartley
Yeah,
is the
he's
only
pretty.
one. If you see,
Exactly.
Tom Hartley is the only one who's a very fresher kind of guy
Correct.
in this
Yeah,
lineup.
yeah, yeah.
But he's
Otherwise,
a
all are
spinner,
quite
right? And
experienced. Yeah.
yeah,
Harry
Correct.
yeah.
Brook
Correct.
And
also will
one,
be playing his first T20 World Cup. I think did he play last year? Last time?
I don't think so. Last year they had Stokes, right?
No, that's Brooks. Yeah, he
Hmm.
didn't play
Yeah, I
last time.
think one really brave call England took this year is, I mean, not a brave call, but yeah, they finally decided to get done with Stokes.
Yes, yes. It's
Forcefully, they're just playing Stokes in all World Cups. It's a really good thing now. He
yeah.
might be a match winner, but
But didn't
okay,
Stokes
now the team
himself
has
said
evolved.
no because of his mental health and all and overburden? Didn't Stoke himself said no that I don't want to. I want to play only Test.
No, he wanted to play Test and T20. I think these are the two
Oh,
formats he wanted to play. But
okay.
yeah, they dropped him
So he
out. I
was a
think
burden.
it's a good call.
Good,
It's a good
really
call.
good. It's a good call. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But Adil Rashid is someone I'm really looking forward to.
Yes. Wow. Good
Yeah,
I
point.
know,
he's.
very
I
good.
mean,
He's
just
going to be
like
the
Adam
game
Zampa,
changer.
yeah,
Yeah.
just like Adam Zampa, he's a player we don't get to see in IPL, but yeah, he's really good. Going to be a
Yeah.
game changer, going to pick a
Yeah.
lot of wickets, going to stop a lot of runs. Adil Rashid will be a treat to watch.
True,
True.
true.
Yeah, now coming on to the fixtures. So we're talking about the group stage first. Yeah, I mean, nothing new to talk about. It's a fairly easy group. England, Australia are going to get through. And like we discussed in the Australia preview, Australia versus England is going to be a match to watch out for. Can't wait for next Saturday to come in and watch this game. It's slightly late for us, right? 10:30 p.m. Yeah, this match in a way will set, give some ground reality check to both teams,
Yes,
Australia and England, on
yes,
how they're
yes.
actually stacked against each other.
And I also feel whoever wins that match, this Australia-England match, they will have the upper hand, even if they have to face each other in, let's say, finals or semifinals, whatever it is, because that will kind of, as you said, Kunal, uplift their confidence really high. Because it's a match which will not, bring any result. Like whoever wins or
Yeah.
whoever loses, they will still come to the group 8.
Yeah.
But it is going to show, as you said, the ground reality of who is better, who has come prepared better this time. Yeah.
Yes. Now
Yeah,
coming on to the
man.
group,
Yeah.
Super 8 stages, I feel England's group is slightly tough. I mean,
Yes.
if you talk about Group 1, maybe Sri Lanka is slightly weak, New Zealand is slightly weak, but in this group, all four teams are fine. Maybe Pakistan a bit lower, but yeah, otherwise, any two teams can go into semifinals. So England have the disadvantage of being in the tougher Super 8.
I
What do you
think
guys think?
England has to beat South Africa. That's going to be the major thing. Even if they lose to West Indies, they'll be like, okay. But if they have to beat South Africa, that's going to be a very important match in England versus South Africa. And
They
South
have
Africa have Klaasen, they have Miller, all those things. So they'll have to be better on the day. It's going to be very
Yeah, and
important.
nobody knows Pakistan might, decide to play well one day and defeat
Yeah,
England.
so
I don't
yeah,
think so. I don't
Super
think
8
they're
will be a
beating
challenge.
England.
Kunal, if I'm not wrong, can I ask a question? So you mean that England has to play against Pakistan, West Indies, and South Africa?
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
Yeah,
Poor,
it's a
poor
tough group.
England.
Actually,
It's a
Shreyansh
tough group.
Bhai was making this point when we were doing T20 preview. So he was telling that the second group is actually more interesting than the first
Interesting,
group.
yeah. Oh
Because
my
India,
God.
Australia are clear
Hmm.
favorites in the first group, but in second group,
Yeah,
anyone can qualify. Actually, anyone can qualify.
yeah, yeah. And I hope there is no chance of England facing Afghanistan, right?
No,
What if
Afghanistan will come.
Afghanistan comes from some?
Afghanistan, if
Afghanistan
they
comes,
beat
they'll
New
come in
Zealand,
place of Sri Lanka,
yes, yes.
right?
No, no,
Okay,
New
I mean,
Zealand. They
okay,
will
Afghanistan.
come in place of New Zealand. So Afghanistan, if they qualify, they will mostly come in place of New Zealand. Otherwise, West
okay.
Indies, if West Indies is knocked out in the first round, they will come in place of
Which is
West
unlikely.
Indies.
Wow.
Yeah, New Zealand is
Group
more
is going to
likely
be
to be
tough.
knocked out than West
Irrespective.
Indies. What I feel.
Yeah, home advantage also there should be. And they're playing good. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but very
Yeah.
tough for England. Very tough. I feel bad for them, but yeah, let's see.
Yeah. So coming on to SWAT, nothing, new to add than what we have discussed. They have a firepower in the batting. They have a strong bowling. Weakness is the tough Super 8 group, which we just spoke about. Opportunity is, I mean, ODI World Cup redemption. It can also be a threat that even though England were one of the favorites to win the last ODI World Cup, they did really bad.
Mm.
Opportunity is Archer coming back from
Yeah,
injury. I still feel it's an opportunity because considering he's just back from a long break, he needs to
Mm.
perform. And yeah, the threat is Butler's form.
And one more thing I just want to say, depth in batting is a massive strength. Also, the spinning all
Big one.
rounders like Will Jacks and Moeen Ali, if and Livingston, if all three play,
mm,
they just have so many options actually. If all three play, even Tom Hartley is a good striker of the ball. We have seen in the Test series. So all of them, their spinners are actually good all rounders, good batsmen.
correct,
So that's
correct.
that's one strength. They can play any combination there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, now time for the predictions. So yeah, I wanted to do this in a slightly different format. So looking for the best players first. I mean, looking for the expert prediction first. Yeah, 8 out of 10 players have. Experts have selected England to go to top four. No surprises over there. Now let's start with our predictions for top
Mm.
players. Batting, bowling. For me, in batting, I just feel it might be Phil Salt. Was really good for KKR.
Mm.
Played some really good hard knocks. What do you
Mm.
guys think about the batting?
Shikhar, you can
Um,
go first. Yeah.
I'm going to say Will Jacks. I'll say Will
Mm,
Jacks because he's a phenomenal player of spin. And
yeah,
I just was shocked when he took Rashid Khan apart during that 100 he made in 40 balls in Gujarat.
yeah.
I was shocked with his ball striking. I just think he's
Mm,
amazing batter. RCB did a
yeah,
great mistake by not playing him for
yeah,
so long. And when he came, he just brought the team to a new direction. And then when he left, you saw what happened again. Yeah, they
yeah.
came back.
I mean, the name I'm going to utter, I'm sure you guys are gonna slam me post this. It's for me, it's going to be Joss Butler. I
Oh, come
really have
on.
a
Just
lot.
just
I think
typical RR fan.
we watch.
Have
No, it's not RR. It's just that I I think the guy can perform. Yeah, it's just that the captaincy pressure, the all this
Mm.
media hype and this not being able to. I think
if
there is
we
something.
go back,
But
yeah.
yeah,
If you go back to the
yeah,
ODI World Cup, right? If you remember, all English commentators used to start with, Josh Butler, one of the greatest white ball
yeah,
players to play for England.
yeah.
This is how
I know.
everyone used to talk
I know.
about Butler a year back. I mean, he has been
Correct.
really good. He has been like a really
Yeah,
good finisher for
Mm.
England, played really well in pressure
yeah,
situations, but he
Mm.
yeah.
has fizzled out. I mean,
I
I've been a
know.
big fan of Butler. I
I
was
mean,
really
Yeah,
happy when he scored that century in IPL,
yeah,
but
yeah,
mm,
now I've lost hope.
yeah. But still, I
no,
want to go for Butler.
no,
Right.
Butler, he can actually bash Mino's team. He'll be bashing them all. I'm quite sure. But big games, he will not be. He will not play well
Yeah.
in the big games. I feel.
Okay. Okay.
What about the
Bowling,
bowling?
I'm
Are
going
we
for
going with
Adil Rashid. I'm going
Rashid?
for Rashid. Adil Rashid. Yeah.
Hector will play Archer.
Uh, God, that is tough. I think
I wanted to say Archer also, but Adil Rashid going on the
I
experience.
will also say Adil Rashid. He's phenomenal. He's just brilliant.
Okay, so
His mind works faster than a computer. He did it against India, the best batting lineup. He did it in Adelaide in that semi-final. He trapped Surya Kumar Yadav, Rishabh Pant, everyone, Virat Kohli. So I think he's just a
Yeah,
beast. It's unfortunate. It's IPL's loss. It's not his loss. It's IPL's loss that no
yeah,
one selects him actually.
a team like RCB will really, be take major
Hmm.
advantage of
true,
having Rashid in their team.
true,
But
true,
hope
true.
it
Yeah,
changes
yeah,
next season with the
I
new
think
yeah.
additions.
SRH picked him, Adil Rashid, but they played him only few matches, then they dropped him because he's not an pure all rounder. That's the reason he's not getting those. Both him
That
and
is a
Zampa.
good thinking. Yeah, anyways.
Cool. So
Yeah.
predictions. I'll go with top four.
Obviously. Yeah.
Semi-finals. Yeah, semi-finals for me.
Everyone, semi-finals. Manisha.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Semi-finals.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm seeing them getting eliminated in semi-finals versus West Indies is in the same group. I think it will be Australia. It will be Australia and England. Uh,
They'll get Australia or India in the semis. What
India
if
in
they
the
end up
semi-finals.
defeating? So
Hmm.
probably Australia and England will qualify on top in both the groups. So England will
Will come.
probably get India. So don't you guys don't think they can defeat India
Anything can happen now.
I think if it's
in the
India
semis?
versus England, then it's very, very tough, very tight. I think England can go to the finals also if it's England versus India.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling what will happen, Kunal. India will probably beat Australia in the group match, in the
Oh
Super
God.
8 match, and India will finish top, and they will face some
Australia.
other team. They'll probably face West Indies, and Australia, England will face. So I'm going with
Oh
England
God.
semi-final elimination. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. But yeah,
But
we have
yeah,
I'm really hoping England do redeem themselves this time. They don't fizzle out in the Super 8. They at least put up a good fight and play some good cricket. It will be really fun to
so
watch.
Kunal,
And
you predicted Australia's winner, but whom you think they are going to face? Who is your second finalist?
I am going with India.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
So let's see
right, right. Okay,
how it
okay.
goes. Yeah, but
Hmm.
also, do you guys think this is going to be Butler's last World Cup?
Yeah,
Not sure if we have discussed
I think
this yet,
so.
but this is going to be last World Cup for a lot of senior players. T20 as a
Yes.
game will evolve after this World Cup.
can
Virat
you
Kohli, Rohit
go to
Sharma,
the squad
Josh
once, Kunal?
Butler,
Can you go to the squad
everything.
once? Um, I think maybe Bairstow or Moeen Ali could be playing the last
Moeen
match.
Ali for sure. Moeen Ali is like, I'm not coming again from retirement. Moeen Ali for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Moeen Ali as well, Bairstow as well.
Hmm.
We are going to see a very different World Cup, a very different, set of players participating in the next T20 World Cup. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. True, true. Yep.
Cool. Cool then, folks. So yeah, this was it on England, another tough contender for the World Cup. And yeah,
And almost
hope to
everybody
see you
has
guys,
predicted England except Chris Morris.
Chris
That,
Morris. And oh
yeah.
yeah, so 9 out of 10,
9 out of
uh,
10. Yeah,
10 players, experts have predicted England. So that is one more than Australia. But yeah, then again,
exactly.
we had similar predictions in the ODI World Cup as well, but they really
True.
messed up. Then, folks, thanks for your time. It was fun reviewing with you guys.
Thank you,
See you guys
Kunal.
later.
Thank you, Kunal. It was a great preview. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Again,
ठीक है
cool.
चल मैं कर दूंगा अपलोड
We'll be recording पे